Alright, so what's up, you guys? I'm out at my house right fast. I'm not going to be driving to 240. I'm going to Jerry's house. And basically, before I go to Jerry's house, I'm going to start getting my blow-off valve flange prepped so I can get it welded onto the intercooler piping. But for that, I'm not going to actually be welding the flange onto my intercooler piping because it is aluminum. I don't have, well, Jerry doesn't have TIG welder or LJ or anyone, so I'm going to have to get Jerry to take it to one of his buddies or take it somewhere to get it welded. And if he can't get that done, then I'm going to have to take it somewhere to get it welded. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. But yeah, so I'm going to get it marked. I'm going to drill the hole where the flange is supposed to be, and then I guess get my piping sent off. But I'm going to explain why I'm doing the whole blow-off valve setup. The blow-off valve I'm running right now is a HKS, like a knockoff one, like something you buy off eBay. I didn't know that when I first turboed it. I thought it was a real one, and I got it from a private retail, I guess, store in this area who he assumed it was a real one. I'm pretty sure he just sort of ripped me off knowing it was knockoff and saw that I didn't know what it was. But fuck that bullshit. I know it's a knockoff now, so I bought me the actual tial 50mm blow-off valve. It's the Q edition, I think. So yeah, I got me a legit one. It's purple, it's awesome, adds about 10 horsepower, I believe, and I'm going to be putting that on my car. But I'm going to be putting it on the hot side, the hot pipe of the basically the whole turbo system. And if you guys are wondering why I'm putting it over there when I already got the HKS already on the cold side, is because I'm going to start the mass airflow transfer. So I'm going to be running a blow through mass airflow sensor once I'm done with this whole process, because I'm tired of the car sort of stalling. I've sort of messed with like basically everything. I've talked to a lot of you guys in the comments and everything. I've tried a lot of your scenarios and theories, and it doesn't help anything. And Martin from Mars Enthalpy also told me when I asked him about the blow through, that he said that some cars just stall, period. Like, you can't fix it, and the blow through is a great way to get rid of that problem. So that's where I'm going to go. Also, I like the fact that I can run a shorter filter setup on the turbo side, and if I want to, for looks at like a car show or something, I can just take the filter off and have an open turbo, which looks badass. So I like that part of it too. And then also, I'm tired of running my filter where it's like dirt nasty low to the ground, and whenever it rains I can't drive my car, because then you drive behind the car and then all the mist from that car hits the front of my car, hits my filter, and gets it all wet. The wetness touches the mass airflow sensor and my car doesn't run right. So that's why I'm doing all that. Thought I'd give you guys a little explanation if you guys can understand that. Most of you guys can, I believe you guys can. So yeah, let's get to it, I guess. I'm gonna pop this hood, I'm gonna get my flange out, my blow-off valve, just set it there, probably get like a little marker and just mark around a little circle where I need to drill it at, and then take the pipe off. Probably jump in this bad boy right here, the little Highlander, go to Jerry's house, and then drill the hole in the piping. Alright, so I just got to Jerry's shop. I got basically the blow-off valve flange marked on the piping at my house, but the camera died, so I wasn't able to film it. But right here, that is the pipe, and it has to go like right here. I almost tripped. Has to go right there. I got the flange over in a little box over here, but basically I'm looking for a Christmas tree bit to actually start drilling and work my way down to the right size. I'm probably gonna start with a little tiny bit just to get the hole started, and then after that work it down with the Christmas tree bit if I can find one. Hopefully I can, because if not, then I'm gonna have to somehow rig it, and I really don't want to do that, because then it makes it harder for the welder, whoever's gonna weld it for me. So that's what I'm dealing with right now, just trying to find the Christmas tree bit so I can so I can drill into this. And if you guys are wondering why it's so dark out when it was just light before this clip, it is because when I got here we went and got food, and we went and got some metal. So as you see right here, we got this long pipe, and we got some metal right here. like a square piece, and then a nice somewhat thick flat piece. And you guys will never guess what we're gonna make with this, but you guys will see. Hopefully we make it tonight. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Not really car related, but pretty sure you guys can guess. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. Alright you guys, so I got my Christmas tree bit right here, and I got my little tiny bit, so I'm going to hook my drill bit up to the drill, and I'm going to start with this little tiny bit, and then I will finish it off with the Christmas tree bit. Christmas tree bit is actually too small for the size of this hole right here, so what I'm going to have to do is just drill as far as I can with the Christmas tree bit, and then just sort of just work my way around the circle and just fill in the spots that I haven't got to yet. Alright guys, so I got the, let's see here, the hole basically filed down pretty well, and basically what's all going to look like after setting it's done is this is going to be sitting right here. So it'll be like that. How my blow off valve will look after I get this little flange right here welded on. So again, that's how it's probably gonna sit. Gonna get welded. Go into the hole like that. I'd say I did a pretty decent job, considering the Christmas tree bit wasn't the right size. But yeah, guess I'm gonna send this off. Jerry's gonna get it welded for me, and I will be reinstalling it on my car. And my car will have a double blow-off valve system for a little bit, until I'm able to change the mass airflow to go to the throttle body side, basically the intake side, and also on the cold pipe, if you guys were wondering. And yeah, this will be my first time experiment with the mass airflow sensor, doing a blow through, and yeah, that'll be pretty awesome. No more stalling, hopefully. So yeah, now onto all that metal that I showed you. We're going to create something not so car related, so if you guys want to stick around and watch that, that'd be awesome. So yeah, let's get to this, you guys. Alright, so I'm back in charge of the camera while other people are doing the work for me, and I got Jerry over here. Basically, he's sort of like shortening this rod right here. Basically trying to get these two rods the same length. They're really not that off. He's just got one on that thing right down there. But yeah, we gotta do that, and then we gotta notch a little tiny round edge onto the top of them. But yeah, we got those two rods, and then we got some metal over here. And with that metal, we're basically going to cut that, not in half, but I'd say maybe like a foot length. We cut that, and then we're gonna weld a lot of stuff together. That pole right here. And then yeah, we're gonna weld all that together, and then we're gonna have a new creation. You guys will see what it is. If you guys haven't guessed it already, it's pretty simple. Coming?
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
So I was freaking grinding, you guys. Minding my own business. And I'm on fire.
He wasn't cool enough to let me film it. I was getting the camera ready.
Yeah, I was sitting here on fire. He's like, hold on, wait. I'm sitting here on fire, burning.
It ain't like you gonna die.
I mean,
you might lose the child you're carrying, but who gives a fuck?
I mean, I didn't feel it. Still.
I'm definitely getting the next one on fire on camera.
Alright, you guys, so we're almost done. If you guys can't guess what it is now, you guys are pretty retarded. Oh, yes. This shit feels so fucking good. And then Jerry shuts it off. Right fast. But yeah, I guess I can just tell you guys, since you guys can see it. For all those that can't or don't know what the freak this is, look at her at fast. It's a skate rail, you guys. We're about to tack the legs up to the actual pole right now, so yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, you guys, so basically we got the rail completely finished, unless Jerry wants to add some more welds to it, but other than that we got everything welded on. Both sides, both legs are on. Looks pretty Gucci. Something to mess around with between builds and everything. Just go out there and grab a board and just hit the rail, I guess. Bust her ass a little bit. But yeah, that's gonna probably conclude this whole video. Just drilled the hole into my intercooler piping so that Jerry can go get it, take it somewhere to go get it welded for me, and that's for the whole converting the blow through mass airflow sensor. And then we also just made a little skate rail on the side. But yeah, that's gonna be everything for this video. Not the longest video in the world, but I guess we'll see you guys next time. So I guess later, you guys. Peace out.